Hello, I'm Sandra DeLeo. I'm your quit smoking coach. This video is about motivation. What motivates you? So what motivates you to quit smoking? Are you motivated by the carrot or are you motivated by the stick? You know this analogy about how to get a stubborn donkey to move. You dangle the carrot in front of him and he might chase the benefits, or you slap him on the bum with the stick, which is he's running away from the hazards. You need to know about the hazards of smoking, and probably that you do know, but let's just run through those because it might be the hazards, the dangers of smoking that motivate you. So we'll start off with cataracts in the eyes. They say that smokers are more prone to cataracts as time goes by. Cataracts causes blurry vision and if not treated could cause blindness. Then we have the wrinkling. I have wrinkles here from going alright. So it affects the protein absorption in the body, and also smoking affects the vitamin A quota in your system, and that can cause premature aging. Then we have the cancers. Alright. Maybe you know people who have suffered with cancer, passed away with cancer. We all know that it is an epidemic. The big one is lung cancer. My father passed away with lung cancer. Then we have also stomach cancer. Then there's cancer of the kidney. Then there's cervical cancer in females. And then there's also throat cancer and mouth cancer that can be caused by smoking. They say tobacco has more than 40 chemicals that can cause cancers. It even says on the box, it can kill you. Emphysema. All right, emphysema is a lung disease, but it also can be fatal. It's a lung disease that prevents people from being able to breathe in clearly and to breathe out clearly. And they need an oxygen tank to survive. You may have seen people hooked up to an oxygen tank. They're probably suffering from emphysema or even maybe lung cancer. Then we have fertility. It's proven that smoking can impact on fertility in men and in women. In women, it can cause cervical cancer and miscarriages. In men, it can affect the sperm count. It can affect the quality of the sperm, in fact, damaging the DNA before the sperm is even passed on to the woman. Also in men, they say it's proven that smoking can can cause impotence. There's a disease known as Berger's disease. A former colleague of mine died from this disease. The disease affects the veins and the blood circulation in the legs. He spent 5 years in a wheelchair battling with this disease because without that blood circulation, gangrene sets in, and that causes the need for amputations. He had his legs amputated, both legs amputated, up to thigh level before he passed away. Those are the most serious hazards of smoking. Then we've got the personal hygiene hazards. All right, so yellowing of the teeth, the bad breath, the smelly clothes, the smell in the car, the smelly house. You know, when you quit, after you've quit smoking and you take a whiff of somebody else that is smoking, you're going to know how bad you smelt when you were a smoker. All right. Let me tell you about the 3 motivating things that I kept in mind while I was quitting smoking to stay quit. First, my skin tone. I decided I needed to improve my skin tone. It was grey and it was bumpy, it wasn't smooth. Then was my voice. All right, I had a really deep voice, like a man, and it was all cracking, it was crackly, it just wasn't a healthy voice, and I need my voice because I talk a lot, as you've noticed. Then energy. I wanted more energy. One of my goals was to have more energy, so I've got enough energy to work and enough energy to play. It's important. Have you decided on your motivating goals yet? The next video is about that little negative voice and how you must deal with that little negative voice before you quit smoking, so that you can quit smoking and stay quit.